Well, the images of violence and vandalism against pro-life supporters and facilities last year remain fresh for the individuals who were at the centers of those attacks. Louisiana Congressman Mike Johnson is doing his part to ensure full accountability for such acts. He co-sponsored a resolution which calls for Congress to condemn recent attacks on pro-life facilities, recognize the sanctity of life, and calls upon the Biden administration to use all appropriate law enforcement. And just moments ago, the resolution was passed in the House with all 222 House Republicans voting to approve the bill. Congressman Johnson joins us now. Congressman, welcome to the show. Good to see you this evening. Congratulations. Obviously a huge victory for you and the pro-life community today. You did garner the votes of 3 Democrats. How confident are you that this will make it to the floor in the Senate?
Well, we hope it does. This is an action that's long overdue. We know that in the wake of the Dobbs opinions leak and then the subsequent decision, really there was a wave of violence that was unleashed against pregnancy centers, pro-life organizations, and churches. They were vandalized, they were threatened, they were intimidated, and to date, nothing has been done about that. The Biden Department of Justice, the FBI, has not, to our knowledge, not looked into any of those. They haven't been prosecuted. So we're calling upon the administration and President Biden himself to take a stand for this. We can't allow it. And so this action was a long time coming. We're really grateful to have gotten it over the line, and I certainly hope that our colleagues in the Senate will do the same.
You know, I was looking through this bill, and it is incredible just to see you outline the number of people that these crisis pregnancy centers actually help for free every year. And, you know, it's unbelievable to me that almost you didn't garner more votes, that you have these facilities who are helping women have an educated decision on a choice, and that more people weren't aligned.
That's exactly right. Look, these groups are doing invaluable work. There's over 2,700 care pregnancy centers around the country. They work with over 10,000 medical professionals who support their work and work with them. And they serve millions of women every year. I mean, who could be against organizations that are helping women and their unborn children through the pregnancy? And yet, we could only get 3 of our Democrat colleagues to vote with us on this really common sense, very simple resolution tonight. I think it's very telling, and I think it puts on vivid display for the American people what both sides of this debate are about, and I think it was a shameful night for many of our colleagues.
We know that President Biden said before the election that he wanted to codify Roe versus Wade, and he was hoping that he would have majority in the House and the Senate. But since he still has majority in the Senate, now we know the administration is hoping to pass something through there and then have the House follow. Do you see any scenario where that would happen?
I don't. I'm grateful to God that they did not get the majority in the House this round. We do have a Republican majority in the House, and of course we're going to stand together. We're going to stand for the sanctity of every single human life, because that's who we are as a party. It's what our country should be about. President Biden has given a lot of lip service to this. I don't think he'll ever have the votes to codify Roe, and we will fight every day to make sure that life is valued and precious. As our founders believed, as our founding documents articulate, the right to life is the first inalienable right that all of us have. And it's a very, very important thing to defend every single day.
Okay, I do want to shift gears with you. You are on the House Judiciary Committee, and today you all have announced that you are creating a select subcommittee on weaponizing of the federal government. Talk to us about what will be the focus of this subcommittee, and how will you prioritize, or will you prioritize, this new revelation that Biden has classified documents from when he was the vice president now that were at several locations?
Yeah, this is just the latest in a long list of abuses by the executive branch and all of these agencies, and that's why it's necessitated. It's really important for us to have created this select committee. We voted on that last night, and it will be about the weaponization of the federal government, its various agencies, under the Biden administration. What we've seen for the last 2 years is unconscionable. It's dangerous. It undermines our very republic. The Department of Justice, for example, I mean, the agency of our government that is in charge with the administration of justice, with making sure that we have a fair system and that justice is blind, has crossed the line. They've become essentially a political arm for the Democrat Party. And that's a problem because it's undermining the people's faith in our institutions. And so that's just one of many examples that we'll have to go into and look at. We're going to uncover the truth. We're going to lay it bare for the American people to see, and we will follow that truth where it leads. We are owed that responsibility to the people. It is our duty in Congress to do this oversight, and it cannot happen too soon.
All right, only about 30 seconds left, but Democrats are saying that this new subcommittee is actually nothing more than an effort to target federal government employees. How do you respond to that criticism?
That's absurd. Like most of their talking points these days, it makes no sense. Everyone has seen this with their own eyes. They've seen these agencies be used for partisan political purposes. And again, it's a danger to our republic. We have to do this. We should have been doing this for the last 2 years, but we had to get the Republican majority to have the authority with the gavels and the subpoena power. We have that now, and the American people are going to see some action, and we can't wait to get started.
All right, Congressman Mike Johnson, thanks for being here with us. Congratulations again on getting your bill passed today.
Thank you.